It is the most interactive professional wrestling discussion show on the internet. WWE, Ring of Honor, Impact Wrestling. This is In the Hot Seat with your host, Fort Minners Project.
Alright, what's going on, guys, and welcome to this week's episode for In the Hot Seat. Of course, as always, we got a great show lined up for you guys. And as well, a brand new guest joining me at this time. And would you like to introduce yourself?
Hi everyone, I'm CCDMF. You know me as Fort Minners Project Rookie. You can find me on YouTube under CCDMF. I'm also part of the new promoter.
Alright, it's a pleasure to have you here on the show. Of course, as always, I got a couple of topics to get through. And with that being said, I'm going to start things off right with this one. And with this one, what got you into the Undertaker?
Well, I started watching wrestling when the Undertaker was doing the Ministry of Darkness gimmick, and I was really into it. And I really appreciated that this 10, 11, 300 pounds in the ring. This guy delivers flying clotheslines. He can fly over ropes. He's an amazing powerhouse. He's a great technical wrestler. Also, I like that his character was different from everyone else. He had a dark, mystical character, and I also like the fact that he came back as a totally different persona after the Mystery of Darkness as American Badass. And I appreciated how the fans took him in, because it was a drastic change. But I really like the guy because he's different in the ring, he's a different character, and he delivers high-quality matches when he wrestles. So I really appreciate this guy, and I've been a fan ever since Mystery of Darkness.
Yeah, that's really cool. And with me, basically, it's the same thing. And I've liked him, for a long time, and ever since I started watching wrestling. So, he's definitely one of my favorites, and I like the uniqueness of his character and everything. He can be a good heel, or he can be a good face, and pretty much work well with anybody, that he goes against. So that's a good thing in itself. And, with the uniqueness of his character, having like a dark side, and especially with the WrestleMania streak, definitely unique in itself too. And not many people have a good enough streak like the Undertaker, and being 19-0, and hopefully to be 20-0 come this year. So definitely.
Oh man, it better be. I'm gonna be so upset if that streak is broken now. So upset.
Yeah, hopefully it does happen, and I don't really see the streak ending, but we'll have to wait and see. Anything can happen, so I'm hoping for that the streak will continue come WrestleMania this year. So I will be looking for that, definitely. And getting with the next thing with that, now that we got that out of the way, and do you think title shots should be handed randomly or given like in the #1 contender spot, like for a Battle Royal or something like that?
I like the #1 contender spot to be given in a match. It's very annoying when somebody just handle it randomly. Like recently when the Big Show came back, for some reason I totally disagree with him just getting the World Heavyweight Championship shot. A lot of people disagree with me, but we haven't seen him in the ring in the past few months, and this dude comes back. I know he had a plan for vengeance against Mark Henry, but he just randomly given a title shot. Some of the past matches we've had in WWE history has been the #1 contender matches for various titles, and it's really sad that we don't get to see those matches come together anymore because random people just get title shots, whether they're a fan favorite or whether they have pull in the back when it comes to politics. So, John Cena definitely messed that up for me. This dude was handed title shots after title shots. So I really don't appreciate that we don't really have matches anymore. That's my viewpoint on it.
Yeah, and having the Battle Royals and stuff like that, and having a tournament just adds more to the storyline and actually means something than having just a random title shot. It depends on who it is, I guess, at times. Sometimes it's pretty cool, but I do like a tournament once in a while. And I like to have a tournament a long time ago with the Tag Team Championship, so which was pretty cool. In a way, kind of having like a King of the Ring tournament, if you will. So, it definitely adds more to the storyline. So, it would be nice if they bring that at least once in a while. So, that's my take on that.
I totally agree with you, and it gives the fans something else to tune into. They can actually see for themselves who deserves a title shot or not, and just, the people in the back just picking those to get title shots. So it's more, it would involve fans a whole lot more too.
Yeah. Alright, moving along to the next thing that I got here, and which superstar to you do you think would do good in a movie besides the same people that we've been seeing all the time, like John Cena, Randy Orton, Big Show, etc.? And which kind of superstars would you like to see in the next WWE film?
I would love to see CM Punk in a movie,
Okay.
and it would have to be a really good role for him to play, such as um, if he was to be in a movie, the character that he plays would really have to fit him as a person. And I know that Edge is retired, but recently he's been on sci-fi shows such as Sanctuary and Haven, and I would love to see him in a science fictional movie. That would be pretty awesome. Also, I would love to see Kane do another horror movie. I really enjoy See No Evil, so those would have to be my top three that I would like to see in movies.
Okay, yeah, that's actually good in itself. I have CM Punk on my list as well. You know, he can do like an action or comedy. I can definitely see him doing that. Actually, I would like to see, you know, Christian, you know, do one. I think he'd be doing that in a comedy movie. You know, I think that would be pretty cool. I guess Zack Ryder, since he's, you know, doing good with his YouTube shows, you know, I think him in the movie would be actually pretty cool to see. And I just to name a few in itself. Just, you know, seeing this, besides seeing the same people over and over, and it would be nice to switch things up again. And with Kane, you know, he's a good actor too. I like the See No Evil movie. I have that one myself, so I thought that was a good movie. So that's basically it, who I have for right now. And you know, hopefully we'll get to see some of those people, you know, switch things up a bit with that. So that's it when it comes to that. And basically getting into the last topic that I have here, and with the recent releasing that we had on Friday, and that's right, with maryse being released. And what are your thoughts on that, and what do you see going on from here after WWE?
Wow, I'm very upset about Maryse's release. I think it's ridiculous. Maryse was a character where she had the bourgeoisie character, and it was supposed to be lame, but she really pulled together and she worked that character. And she was awesome in the ring too, so she was the definition of a diva in the ring. And as we all know now, the diva division, I can't even explain how disappointed I am in it right now. The divas aren't being used to their full potential. We didn't even have a divas match this past Friday on SmackDown. So I'm really upset that Maryse is gone. I was looking for her to come back and somewhat push the diva division in the better direction. So I'm not sure how the diva division is going to go after this. I'm hoping Beth and Natalia and Eve can really step up and push the diva division, because right now it's just so much disappointing.
Yeah, and with me, it's not really that much as you know, big loss like everyone is seeming to think, but you know, it still sucks to see someone be like, oh, definitely. So, you know, we might see her again. I don't really see her going to TNA. You know, she's a former, I believe, 2-time Divas champion, and she always, you know, welcomed us to SmackDown, you know, with the intro and everything like that. And you know, she was pretty good in the ring, and I will give it, you know, her that too as well. You know, pulling on some, you know, actually pretty good matches. So, you know, only time will tell what's gonna happen next with Maryse, but you know, it leaves a spot to have someone else new come in. Maybe we'll see someone like Eddie Guerrero's daughter come in, and then you know, do some good things there. So you know, we'll have to wait and see. We'll probably most likely see her again, and you know, maybe if WWE will have something for this time around, since she was supposed to be coming back from injury. So you know, we'll have to wait and see where that goes. But that's basically it with all the topics that I have. Is there anything else you want to give your final thoughts on, or like a bonus topic that you want to talk about before we end the show?
No, man, that's it. I really appreciate you having me on the show.
Oh, no problem. And hopefully we'll have you here in person next time. And definitely, guys, I will leave a link for you guys to check out my guest's channel, and be sure you know, to tell her that I sent you there. And with that being said, be sure to comment on what we talked about, leave a video response, you know, and stuff like that, and comment what we talked about. And that about does it for this week. We're in the hot seat. Of course, as always, I will talk to you guys later on. Peace.